Hi guys, I don't know if this is working because I don't know how to use Facebook. So if somebody's here, can you let me know if you can see me or hear me or both? Because I'm not really sure how this works. Okay, people can see me. Hi guys. I'll give a few seconds to let some people log on and then I will get started. Hope everybody's Friday's doing well so far. I'm very nervous, just so you know. I always get nervous with any of these calls, so just like calm blue ocean here. Hi Nick, hi Kelsey, hi Rachel. I don't know how long I'm supposed to wait, but I'll give everyone just one more minute to log on and then I'll get started. Okay, I'm gonna get started because this is awkward. Hi guys, my name is Carly Fiore McKean. I started this business in December 2018. I was going through a postpartum journey, and my best friend Tammy was a Beachbody coach, and she wanted me to do this with her. I said no for many, many months and then decided, you know what, why not? Let's see if we can inspire some other women. From 2018 December until November 2019, I was, doing the things. I was selling the challenge packs. I was enjoying myself. I was getting all the results. And then me and Tammy had a conversation in November 2019, and we just looked at each other and said, like, what do we want to do here? Do we want to sell challenge packs or do we want to create a team? And we decided that we wanted to create a team. So that night, we bought our tickets to Summit. We made up a team name, which is Brave and Badass. We created a logo. We had a designer help us do that. And we created Team Brave and Badass, which is me and Tammy. Between November 2019 and August of this year, so around 9 months, we went from a Emerald team to a 6-star Diamond 2021 Elite team, which I'm super, super proud of. And why I'm here today is because I'm going to talk to you about onboarding coaches, working coaches, and creating Fomo in the business. So I have a few tips about finding working coaches and onboarding working coaches. So number one, pick your tribe carefully. So what we did, which I think is a little bit different than what most people are doing in this business, is we are very selective with who we let in our team. So we do interviews. We have phone calls or Zoom calls before we decide if we want this person on our team, because everyone affects the vibe, right? And it also creates a little bit of exclusivity of the team, because when you're just allowing anyone and everyone to join your team, people, in my opinion, don't tend to take it as seriously. If you were going for a job interview and you already knew you had the job, you might not try as hard or work as hard as if you had that interview and you had to, not prove yourself, but show why you're interested in doing this business and how you'd be an asset to the team. And then we do coach mentorship programs every single month. They also are very exclusive, so we only allow 10 people per month into these groups, and that's it, 10 people. So if you miss that month, then you're moving on to the next month. And so for what I found is in psychology, people want to be part of something that's exclusive and that they know not everybody is going to be a part of. And so that's really worked well for us. I don't invite people to be part of Brave and Badass. I know that I'm not supposed to say that, but it's not authentic to me. I invite generally on my stories on Instagram. By the way, guys, I don't know how to use Facebook. I've never used Facebook. The only reason why I'm on here right now is because Nicole helped me figure out how to go live on a Facebook because I don't even use it. And when I started this coaching business and this journey, everyone was asking me, like, what do you mean you don't use Facebook? Everybody uses Facebook. That's how we run our business. But that wasn't authentic to me, and I didn't want to use Facebook. So I run my entire business on Instagram, which I know is very different than what a lot of coaches are doing. But I don't know how to use it, and I wasn't interested in really learning and taking on another social media. So my business is completely Instagram based. If you want to know more about that, because I know some people have questions, you can message me directly on Instagram and I can let you know how I work that out. But going back to picking your tribe. So the reason why we're very picky about who we let on our team is because we want a team effort. And I think the reason why we've been so successful is because it's very much community based, our team. So even though it's my name, we were top 5 in Canada, we've been top 5 in Canada since January. It's my name, but they know it's our team. And so when we are getting together, when we're talking, we have weekly meetings. They know that just because it's my name, it doesn't matter. It's always our team. And I really make sure that I do a lot of recognition, a lot of shout outs. I never refer to it as my team because it's not, because if it wasn't for everybody involved, then it wouldn't be a team. It wouldn't be this successful. So that's why we're very specific about who we allow on our team, because we want team players and we want people who want to work this business. I always ask, is this going to be a hobby for you? Is this going to be, do you want this to be your full-time job? Do you want to make $1 million doing this business? Like, what do you want? Why do you want to do this? It's very important that when you're talking to people who want to work this business, you get very clear about their why. Because if it's if it's like, oh, I'm just looking for results, then maybe they'll just be a hobby coach, which is totally fine. But I'm looking for the coaches that want to make an impact on their family, want to work from home and make money and not have to worry about going to a job that they hate, and maybe saving up for a vacation or whatever it is that is their big scary goal. Those are the women that I want to work with, and those are the people that I'm interested in having on our team. So it's also important that you pick people that you pick carefully, because a lot of times women especially, we have a hard time asking for help. So when we're in these qualification periods, these 6-week qualification periods, you want to know that you can turn to your team, and if you need something from them, you can ask for help. I've had many conversations with many leaders in this business, and they're so scared to go to their coaches and their emerald coaches or their diamond coaches and be like, hey guys, I really need you to step it up. I really need you to make sure you're holding your qualification and all that kind of stuff for the team, right? So I think that where I'm trying to get with this is that you want to have a really solid community feel with your team, so that when you need to ask for help, it doesn't feel awkward. It feels like, like we're in this together and we want to be a top 5 team, top 100 team. We want to be elite. We want to be whatever it is that goal is for the team, that you can turn to people. Number 2, I touched on this a little bit. You want to be authentic. So if something doesn't feel authentic to you, don't do it. I know that there's a lot of Beachbody coaches, there's a lot of coaches in general, MLM people, and everyone thinks that the way that one person's doing it is the right way. It's not. Whatever the way you want to do it is the right way. Like I said, didn't want to use Facebook, so I didn't use Facebook. I don't like to cold invite, so I don't. It doesn't feel authentic to me. I don't share my family or my children on Instagram. That's what feels authentic to me. So I make sure that every time I am coming on my stories or talking to someone or doing a post, that it doesn't feel yucky to me. And it feels like, if someone were to call me out on this post, or if someone were to ask me a question about this, I know that it's authentically me and coming from my heart. And that way you will attract people who are authentically drawn to you, and not some fake persona that you're putting on Instagram, where eventually, that won't vibe anymore because that wasn't really you or what you believed or what you thought. Number 3, you want to be vulnerable. You want to come on your stories or come on your Instagram or Facebook or whatever and be real. Like, life isn't always rainbows and sunshine, right? There's hard times. People, fall off the wagon or go through, divorces or whatever it is, whatever the hard time is. the people who are around you want to see that you live a real life. And so I think that the coaches that we're attracting for Brave and Badass are they very much know that we live real lives. They know I'm a realtor. They know I'm a mom, even though I don't share my family on Instagram. And they know that it's not, easygoing times at all times. And I think that people really appreciate that. And when you can come across as a real person, they will be attracted more to you and know that you're not just coming on Instagram when everything is hunky-dory, and pretending that everything's okay all the time. Number 4, you want to be consistent, not only in your workouts, guys, but in your life in general. If you are trying to build a team, you have to do team calls, in my opinion. This is the way that I think that you should be running, that I run my team. And I think that these things are really important because nobody wants to be coached by someone who is less consistent than them. And so we show up every day and we work out and we talk about our products and we talk about, our business and that kind of stuff. But when it comes down to the nitty gritty stuff that's really hard or takes up a lot of time, every week we do a power hour for our coaches. Every week we do a team call for our coaches. There's lots of recognition in these calls. Every week we do a coach of the week in our call. It doesn't necessarily have to be the person who sold the most or whatever, but maybe got really raw and vulnerable on their social media or did something that was really scary for them. So you want to be very consistent in your leadership. Because what I've found is the people who tend to drop off are the people who don't have a very consistent coach or mentor. Me and Tammy are always available for our coaches. They know that. They know they can message us, call us, DM us at any time, and we're available. So I think that just being there and them knowing that we're always going to be there on Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock, like they know that we're going to be consistent. So that I know that we talk about a lot, like inconsistency for our clients, which is important, but you need to do that for your coaches too, because they need to know that you're there, that you're working just as hard as them. And I've been in SC10 since I started this business, December 2018, SC10, but I never stopped there. I just kept going. I think in August I was SC80 or something crazy like that. But I think what that does is that sets a tone for my team because they know I'm not stopping at SC10. They know that I keep going and that I keep pushing and that, being SC10 is great and it's hard work, but if I stopped there, then my team would stop. And maybe they got to SC5 and then they stop. But they see me and I keep going and I keep going and keep going. And they're like, okay, then I can keep going. And so my team have really, really high numbers, SC20, SC16, SC24, a lot of months, because I believe that it's my consistency that drives their consistency. And number 5, which was part of the banner, is creating FOMO in this business. So I believe that people just want to be part of something. And people want to be part of something that looks fun, right? So I believe in coming into this business with what I call a Tigger energy, okay? You can either come into it with a Tigger or Eeyore energy. And the example I always give my coaches is if you were inviting someone to a girls' night and you walked in and said, hey guys, so I went to this great party and it was fun. You should come next time. I don't know if I'm going to be very inclined to agree with you and come with you. But if you came at me and you were like, oh my God, girlfriend, we're going to this party. It was amazing. We had the best time. You should come. You have no choice. You're coming with me. And I'd be like, okay, yeah, I'm in. I'm in for that party. And this is how I explain it to my coaches, because when you're talking about coaching and when you're talking about the opportunities in this business, you're giving them a gift. You are sharing something for a lot of people that have changed their lives. I know it's changed my life. It's changed my life physically. It's changed my life financially. It's changed my life in a lot of ways. And it would be selfish of me to sit back and not share that, number 1. But number 2, not give it the energy that it deserves. So I think that when you're creating FOMO in this business, a good way to be doing that is the way you're talking about the business. So when you're inviting people in general, or when you're messaging people or DMing people, you know, you want to keep a really high energy with it. And you got to, before you message somebody, you should really understand why you're messaging them and what this business has done for you. It doesn't have to be financial, especially if you're a new coach. It could be just your results. It could be the girl gang. It could be whatever it is, the personal development, whatever being a Beachbody coach has done for you. That's what you have to come out with. Because I think that sometimes we lose that perspective, and then we're just, you know, going after the BAT, like, okay, got to do this, got to invite, and that comes across as inauthentic. So my advice would be, anytime you're about to invite someone, is step back, think about why you're inviting them and what you're inviting them to, and the gift that you're about to give them in inviting them to this amazing company and this amazing opportunity. And then within our team, we create a lot of FOMO. So our girls and our team, they really want to advance to the next level. We give amazing gifts. You know, emerald's a beautiful sweater, and diamond is a diamond necklace, and then 1 star is a diamond bracelet. And we do get-togethers and events and pool parties. And well, now with what's happening, we're not getting together often, obviously, but before all of this, we were getting together often. And we do a lot of personal development stuff together. We're about to do vision board night together. And just, you know, creating the FOMO with your followers and within your team. We also do pods. So I put all my coaches in pods, and we have emerald pods, we have diamond pods, we have halfway to diamond pods, we have star diamond pods. And you would be surprised to see how often people really want to get to the next pod that they're in, because they see someone else advancing, or they see someone else moving more, like, quicker than them, or they want to be an emerald coach, or all these things. So for me, it's been very interesting to see psychologically how FOMO works, because as soon as one person from the emerald group goes to halfway to diamond, you see 5 other people like, no, I want to be halfway to diamond. I'm going, okay, what do I need to do? And then we get to work all together. So that's what I wanted to tell you guys. I think that's it for me. So thank you for being here and for listening. And I hope that that provided some value for you. And if you have any questions, I honestly don't know how to use Facebook. So you can DM me directly on Instagram. It's at FabFitRealtorMom. If I can figure out how to put it in the comments, I will. And I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. And I hope you guys have the best Friday. Take care.